Coach McCullough will make opening statements and then open the floor for questions.
All right, first of all, would like to thank the media for their incredible support of the Turkey Bowl. A big shout out to Michael Stovall, Cleve Calgett, and Chandler Wright for an incredible game day show. And the audio visual support by AJ Gerard was just incredible. Thank you to the men's ministry for an awesome pregame meal. And to all of our fans who came out and supported, we appreciate you more than you know. Would also be remiss if I did not mention the parent team. They got a good ball team. I know they went into this game heavily favored, but our team was prepared for the task at hand. They fought hard, and we came out on top. I don't see Tom Toombs in here. Where are you now, Tom? You want to wear that panda head up there on stage? You want to talk about how the parents are going to dominate? Where are you now? Where is Michael Stovall, who also picked the parents? Where's Cleve Calgett, who picked the parents? I guess he's still icing his shoulder from the interceptions he threw. But hey, big shout out to our guys for the execution and the way they showed up. It was not a small thing to upset the parents the way that we did by 14 points. Nonetheless, we'll open the floor for questions.
Coach, in the front to your left, House and Home Journal. How would you describe the quarterback play for the students yesterday afternoon?
Yeah, the old adage, if you have two quarterbacks, you don't have one. Well, I think we proved that wrong. I think we do have two quarterbacks. Both Jackson and Kale played a great game. Both of them threw touchdown passes. And so, I was pleased with their performance. I was not pleased with our deep ball accuracy, but that's okay because they took what the defense gave them most of the night. And thanks to a couple dropped interceptions by the parents, we were able to stay on the field. Sometimes we probably shouldn't have been, and they ended up pulling it through in the end. So to both of those guys, congratulations for a well-fought game at quarterback.
Coach, in the back to your right, Macon Telegraph. Describe how your defense performed for the whole game.
Well, early our defense got punched in the mouth right out of the gate. There was a touchdown reception by Jason Smith, who got behind our defense. We suffered from a lot of misalignment in the first half. But at halftime, all we did was defensive adjustments. We corrected those things at halftime. We came out, and our guys put the clamps on in the second half. They shut the parents' team down, had a couple big interceptions, a tip ball interception by Addison Borum. There was an interception earlier in the game by Jackson Calgett. And so, our defense did an incredible job. The game-sealing interception by Elijah Cannon was huge. And so I thought our defense did not start well, but they finished well, and that's what matters in a game like this.
Coach, in the middle, the source at Cross Point Perry.
Oh, yeah, I love you guys.
Who would be your player of the game for the Turkey Bowl?
It's hard to pick just one. We had so many great performers in the game, but the two that stand out to me the most would be Addison Borum, not just for that tip ball interception I missed earlier that I mentioned earlier, but also she had a couple key catches that she caught short passes and then got a lot of yards after catch to pick up first down. So she moved the chains for us a few times, and so I thought she played an excellent game. She was always open. And anytime we threw the ball in her direction, she caught it. I knew that was going to happen. Our practices that we had earlier a couple weekends ago, she had reached back for a ball that was thrown behind her and clawed it with one hand, and that's when I knew she was going to be one of our go-to players. The other one would be John Levy. John Levy had 2 touchdown receptions. One of them was key momentum-shifting catch right before halftime, and then he kicked the point after there. And so John Levy would be another one that I would say deserved the MVP of the game.
Coach, in the front to your right, Cross Point Student Ministry Post. Mm-hmm. What are the next steps for this student ministry football team?
Sunday night, we start back student worship. So 6 o'clock, if you're a student hearing the sound of my voice, hope you'll be there for that. And if you're new to Crosspoint and you're wondering what are the next steps for you, December the 3rd is our next Discover Crosspoint. So just come and find out how you can get plugged in, not just to things like the Turkey Bowl, but all things Crosspoint. Come on December the 3rd, get plugged in and get involved. I'd also be remiss if I didn't mention the women's ministry Christmas party that is December the 6th. You'll find all of that information down here in the source. That's what's coming down the pipe for us here at Crosspoint. And so, again, thank you to everyone who helped make the Turkey Bowl happen. We appreciate you. And a big shout out to the winning team, the students. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach.